Welcome to our channel and thank you for clicking on this video regarding the South African Employment Equity Act. This is video 2 of 4. If you are an employee representative on an Employment Equity Committee or registered for business studies as a subject, you will benefit from watching these videos since it will ensure that you get a proper understanding of the South African employment legislation. Please note that this video is not a complete summary of the Act. There are other videos on this topic as well. New law may also come into play after the publication of this video. All grade 12 learners should consult their school's curriculum for other relevant content. We hope that you will find these videos helpful. Please subscribe to our channel, give us a thumbs up if you find the content useful, and share it with others. This way we will be able to add more videos with quality content. So let us dive into the content of video 2. Duties of a designated employer. A designated employer has additional obligations from other non-designated employers and must take care to ensure the following is in place. Appoint a senior employment equity manager to develop, monitor, and implement the employment equity plan. This appointment must be a permanent employee and report directly to the CEO of the business. The designated employer needs to collect information. Each employee must complete the EEA-1 form confirming the employee's race, gender, nationality, and any disabilities where applicable. The EEA-1 form is part of the checklist of documents that inspectors from the Department of Employment and Labor may ask to see during routine inspections and is also part of the BEE verification audit process. Create employment equity awareness. All employees should be made aware of and be informed with regards to the objectives, content, and application of the Employment Equity Act, its regulations, and code of good practice. A designated employer must take reasonable steps to consult with representatives of employees to reflect the diverse interests of the workforce, while conducting analysis, preparation, and implementation of a plan, and reporting to the Director General. Establish an Employment Equity Committee to hold regular consultations with regards to compliance with the EEA. This committee must be representative of both designated and non-designated employees and all occupational levels. Trade unions in the workplace must also be involved and form part of the consultation process. Responsibilities of a committee member include: attend employment equity meetings, know and understand the committee constitution, be involved in and give input on the gap analysis process, the developing, approval, implementation, and monitoring of an employment equity plan as prescribed by Section 20 of the Employment Equity Act, the setting of goals and targets, and drafting of the EEA-2. A committee representative should also provide feedback after every committee meeting to colleagues they are representing. To ensure meaningful consultation, the employer must disclose relevant information to the consulting parties, subject to Section 16 of the Labor Relations Act. Hold regular consultations to discuss the conducting of an analysis, development of a plan, and submitting of the reports to the Department of Labor. These consultations must be structured and recorded via agendas, attendance registers, and minutes of meetings held. Gap analysis and drafting the EEA-12. A designated employer must analyze employment policies, practices, procedures, and the working environment to identify employment barriers that affect members of designated groups. An employment policy or practice includes, but is not limited to, recruitment procedures, advertising and selection criteria, appointments and the appointment process, job classification and grading, remuneration, employment benefits, and terms and conditions of employment, job assignments, the working environment and facilities, training and development, performance evaluation systems, promotion, transfer or demotion of employees, disciplinary measures and dismissal. The analysis must also evaluate the workforce profile to determine to what extent designated groups are underrepresented in the economically active population, referred to as the EAP. EAP refers to people over the age of 15 who are working or are available to work. The EAP is used as a benchmark to assist employers in the analysis of their workforce to determine the degree of underrepresentation of the designated groups. The benchmark furthermore guides employers in the setting of self-imposed numerical goals and targets towards achieving an equitable and representative workforce. Draft an Employment Equity Plan EEA 13, which must state the following. Objectives for each year. The plan is valid between 1 to 5 years. Affirmative action measures. Numerical goals for achieving equitable representation. A timetable for each year. Internal monitoring and evaluation procedures, including internal dispute resolution mechanisms. Identified persons to monitor and implement the plan. Submit employment equity reports EEA 2 and EEA 4 on progress made with regards to the implementation of the plan. The reporting period is 12 months. Reports should be submitted electronically on the Department of Employment and Labor's website before the relevant due dates. This brings us to the end of video 2. We hope you found it helpful and that you will continue to watch our other videos on this topic. In video 3 we will cover unfair discrimination, affirmative action, and income differential statements. Please subscribe, like, and share.